Yo, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for clicking on this video. Hopefully I have some content that you guys can gain from. I know I do. Today we got my son in the chair. We're gonna give him a little temp, taper fade, however you guys call it. I'm old school, so I call it a temp. We're using my JRL products today. You know my team JRL. Love my team JRL products. So we're gonna give my son a taper. Start off with that guideline right above the ear. Then angle it right to the bottom of that vertical. Now we'll just start blending it all right there. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Have my blade, I'll just kind of create a guideline from the top of the ear, angled towards the vertical. And over here I'll grab my two, I'll just kind of go straight up on the side of the head. I'm gonna do like a higher taper. In the beginning of the video, he didn't know what he wanted. He might have wanted I wanted to show him what a higher taper would look like, so I actually switched over to this side. So I'm giving him a higher taper. I start off with a 2. You know, just cleaned up all that stuff. Went from a 1.5, and now I'm just kind of blending out that bottom guideline. I got my 1 on right now, and I'm just kind of flicking out. I like to see my C-scoops at the bottom of my taper, so, you know, I'm just kind of keeping that area darker there. My son, he works outside, so he kind of likes his hair longer. I don't know, I feel like a lot of kids nowadays like their hair longer. It's kind of crazy, man. When I was a kid, you'd just be going up in there, getting like that Nas fade, getting that mid fade, that skin fade, that high skin fade, low skin fade. Nowadays, I get a lot of kids that coming into my shop saying, "Can I just get a 1/2 inch off?" And their hair looks like a mop. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Crazy, man. Yo, it's funny, man. Jay Majors, he just actually had this video online saying it was like one of his first barber battles that he had. And it was funny, man. You know, you look at the crowd back then. And you know, I'm saying back then, it was only 10 years ago. That's only shit. I've been cutting for 23 years, so that was like half of my life cutting hair, you know. As it just pans through the crowd, you can tell a difference between then and now, you know. Back then, everyone had fitted hats on. It was more like an ethical thing, you know what I mean? Now you go to like these barber shows, it's like a lot of tight clothes, snapback hats, colors and hairs, and dudes with purses on. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, I prefer it back in the day. You know, 10 years ago, even 20 years ago, man. Yo, barbering was a thing. Man, a lot of barbers that got into the game when I was in the game, that's like, yo, if you were a troublemaker or anything like that, yo, you knew a barber because usually all barbers were in jail. Nowadays, you get kids going to Catholic schools and all this other stuff, and they're like, I want to be a barber. You know, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. It's different. It is different. So as you guys can see in this haircut, I'm kind of just, you know, just blending out the bottoms. Taper cuts, they're not that, temps, they're not that bad, you know. You just kind of like set your guideline and you just kind of blend it in a little area. You know, the biggest thing I could share with you guys is when you guys are temping someone's back, always have them sit straight up and look straight down. Because sometimes if they're not sitting straight up and you go push their head down, they kind of get that dip in their head. But if you have them sit straight up, I'm telling you, try it. Have someone sit in your chair, tell them to look down, but have them slouched. And then watch what the contour of the back of their head looks like. And then have them sit straight up, and then have them look down, and then look what the contour. It's two totally different things. When you have them sitting straight up and you have them look straight down, their contour of their head is flat. So it's actually easier to work. So when you guys are tapering someone, temping someone up, just have them sit straight up and look straight down. It gives you a better area to work in, and it makes the haircut a lot easier. Sometimes I get those customers, man, they're always slouching when they get into the chair. Yo, I tell them, man, sit up, man, because if this stuff comes out hacked up, it's because of you, not me. Well, sometimes I'll be working on someone's hairline or something, and they'll like sneeze, or they'll like move, or they'll go enter their phone, or their they're trying to like look at their phone. They're like, yo, my bad. Yeah, well, it is your bad, because when this shit comes out all messed up, you did it, not me. So now I'll just bring my lines in, clean those all up. And now I'm actually just going around the side of his heads with a 3. Decided he wanted to go shorter. And as you can see on that side of the head, the right side of the head, I didn't even bring the taper as high as I did on the other side, just because I wanted to show him the difference. So now I'll just break everything down with the 3. I'll just go around the sides, break everything down with the 3. Just busting everything down. It's funny, man. This is my son. He'd be like, he'd just be like coming in whenever he wants. Like, yo, can I get a haircut? Yo, he called me on Thanksgiving night or the night before Thanksgiving. You know, man, you're a busy barber, man. A couple days before Thanksgiving, you just slammed. Man, my son calls me, texts me at like 12 o'clock that day, the day before Thanksgiving, like, Dad, can you get me in? Man, you crazy. You know what's messed up, man? I make my kids make appointments and everything. Yo, whatever, man. I'm busy. So when you guys are doing your front hairlines, I really suggest that you guys start in the middle, just tap it and work over to the highest part of the head, and then match up with that. So I actually tap the middle, I work over to his right, my left, and then I'll just work over to his left, my right. Just straightening up all those loose stragglers. He actually has a pretty good hairline. I'm over here lining up my kid's face now. I remember when that boy had no hair on his face. I remember when I was holding this kid up with one hand. And that's really it. If you guys want to see anything, comment below. Tell me what you guys think about the cut. I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my page. And if you haven't done it, hit that button in the lower right hand corner. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. If you guys have any haircuts that you guys want to see me execute, just give me a holla. Write it in the comments. Follow me on my Instagram at 730G Weezy. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys' time. Have a good day.